You want to talk about what this person did? And I say that to say this. You don't know much about me, but maybe you do. Poor Magazine was started by me and my mom. We were sleeping in our car. My mom is a light-skinned woman of color, Afro-Boricua from Philly. I look like my colonizer dad. All that to say, we just came together with other poor people to start Poor Magazine. We ain't no politrickster group. We ain't no philanthropimp group. We're poets and cultural workers and poor folks.
Listen, you didn't have to tell me that.
All that to say.
All that to say that when Leroy called, that was it.
That's right.
It wasn't.
But all that to say, we started a dream that was my mama's dream called Homefulness, a homeless people solution to homelessness. Hella based on Move Africa, on what y'all do with Common Ground, on Shack Dwellers Union in South Africa. Anyway, we had a person who came in and tried to destroy us. And it literally almost took us away. But we just got really tight in our smaller nucleus, and we held it together. And we're still fighting it. But I say that to ask you, would you be willing to talk about what this person did, or how that went down?
Well, Brandon Darby was, he was first sent in, I believe, as a paid FBI informant. I believe he came in, I met him through Scott Crow. And I believe he was a paid informer. That mission was to expose the far left wing up in Austin, Texas. He stumbled upon Katrina and upon Common Ground. Upon the Angola 3 Support Committee. Ever since Governor McKitton, who was the governor in 1970, and he gave the order to never allow the Panthers to get established in Louisiana. So ever since then, it have always been a thing with law enforcement and members of the Black Panther Party. That's why we had individuals that was in solitary confinement, like Albert Woodfox, for 44 years, simply because of the fact that he stood up for the principles of the Black Panther Party. So we had that history. But again, I could see this if we was talking about overthrowing the government.
Right.
Yeah. I could see this if we was talking about taking over or doing any type of harm.
Right.
But that's all we wanted to do, is to help our community survive.
Right. Same with us.
And with it, Brandon came in. And what he did, he did everything to literally destroy the party. The organization Common Ground. Everywhere that he went, it was followed by a lot of broken hearts. And many people still today blame me for it.
What?
Oh yeah, because they felt like I should have known that Brandon was an agent. But even within my family, for 3 years, my sons and I, we wouldn't even speak because my oldest son had figured out that Brandon was an agent, and I wouldn't believe it. Where did it cause that kind of thing within my family? And those are scars that would never heal.
Yeah.
The lady that I was with, When we found the common ground, we wound up breaking up because of what he had done. You know, so literally, he took one of the greatest relief organizations to ever exist and just tore it apart.
Wow.
You dig? And it's sad because he's the only one making a real living. You know, right now, because he's doing well for the work that he did with destroying this relief organization. When you have members like myself who was just barely making. I'm in this house here, and I don't have running water.
What?
You know.
Why do you not? Why are you about to lose this house? What's going on with that?
Well, they want me to pay taxes. You know. And I refuse to pay taxes. You know, I feel like this here. If I would have been white and did what I done in the aftermath of Katrina, I'll be the governor.
Exactly.
I would be the governor.
You already
but
know.
Because of who I am, you know, I don't receive no recognition. I mean, all this as for emergency preparedness, and then another person in this city more prepared for another emergency than I am.
Of course.
You dig? And with it, they have never even asked me, how was I able to serve 500,000 people? How was I able to do this? You know, and how was I able to do this in spite of the government?
Right.
You dig? And if they would, then they would understand the role that the Angola 3 support committee played. They would have understood the role that Veterans for Peace and the Green Party and other organizations that was on that far left, as they call, the role that they played to come in here and end the injustice.
Right.
I mean, New Orleans was about to break into a race war. And the only reason why it didn't is because of the volunteers from Common Ground.
That's right.
Because they came down here and found out that what the city was saying, that the only thing that was left in this city was looters.
That's right.
Wasn't true.
Right.
That it would just happen to be some hard-working poor people.
Thank you.
You dig? That was left up in this, that the city and state and federal government had abandoned.
That's right.
You dig? Had abandoned.
That's right.
Simply because they felt like they wasn't worth living. You dig? They had abandoned them in this city. And they came and they found this out and exposed it.
That's right.
And then at the same time, it exposed to many people in this community that all whites ain't evil.
Right.
You dig? Because they said that they came down and they didn't come in charity, but they came with solidarity. They stayed in the community that they was serving in. It wasn't leaving from out here in the evening after a few hours of feel good and then go to some hotel.
Right.
They lived there with the community.
That's
They
right.
sit and listen to people who had lost everything.
Right.
You know, they sit and listen to them when nobody else. Because there wasn't no traumatic counselors. The traumatic counselors was those individuals from Common Ground. You dig? That
That's
started health clinics. That started, that started the legal clinics. That did the work that saved this community.
That's right.
You dig? And with this, they received no recognition. Meg Perry, the only volunteer to come down in the aftermath of Katrina, to lose her life while volunteering. You dig? The only person. You dig? She was only classified as a drifter because of the fact she was volunteering with me. You know? So again, we're seeing this. We're seeing with the work that Herman Wallace did when they did all the character assassination they put on me. You dig? You know, that this individual from a solitary confinement cell was steady sending volunteers down here to work with us. You dig? And to make a difference. You dig? And I'm going to tell you, ever since then, there have been, in which I'm honored, there have been former common grounders that have worked in every disaster. since Katrina.
That's what's
You
up.
got some of them right now that's up in Puerto Rico.
That's right.
You dig? You got some of them that's up in Mexico.
That's right.
You dig? You got some of them up in Guatemala. You got some of them up in Haiti. You dig? You got them all over. And I know that this legacy of what they learned right here at the beginning, you dig, is a fulfillment. You dig, of showing what made America great. You dig, because America didn't become a great nation because it was a military power.
Right.
You dig, it only made us a powerful nation. And we definitely didn't become a great nation because we had wealth. That's only made us a rich nation.
That's right.
But what made America great was when we reached out and helped those in need.
That's right.
You dig, and that's what something that even though Trump try to say, "Here, I'm gonna make America again, great again," he don't have a clue.
No.
What is the greatness of this nation? And the greatness of this nation is its people.
That's right.
You dig? And it ain't about no race. It's about all of us working and living together. It's about uplifting those who are downtrodden, those who are going without. It's about helping the seniors, helping the disabled, helping those that is uneducated find that education. It is immoral what this country is doing.
That's
You
right.
dig? And I'm gonna tell you something. And what make it more immoral than anything else is those of us who sit around and do nothing.
That's right. Thank you. But that's it.
know?
Wait, one second. Let me start this up.